So I had this one chapter in my eighth standard, which really captivated me, and it still does. It's the world's highest and coldest and toughest battlefield. That is today's topic, Siachen. So where is it? The glaciers region is the highest battleground on earth, where Pakistan and India have fought since April 1984. That is since the Operation Meghdoot. Both countries maintain a permanent military presence in the region at a height of over 6,000 meters, that is 20,000 feet. The 75-kilometer long Siachen Glacier is located in the eastern Karakoram range of the Himalayas. It lies to the north of point NJ9842, that is here, where the line of control between India and Pakistan ends. So this is the line of control. So at present, the world's largest and experienced country with plateau and mountain troops is neither the US, Russia, nor any European powerhouse, but India. Yes, you heard and read it right. With more than 2,000 and 200,000 troops in 12 divisions, the Indian Mountain Force is the largest mountain fighting force in the world. So why is Siachen so important? For India, costs of maintenance in the region is about 5 crore every day. In terms of human cost, as many as 869 Indian soldiers have lost their lives since the army launched Operation Meghdoot in 1984, in comparison to around 2,000 Pakistani soldiers. The Siachen Glacier demarcates in Central Asia from the Indian subcontinent and separates Pakistan from China in the region. The Saltaro Ridge of the Siachen Glacier serves as a divide that prevents a direct linking of Pakistan and China, stopping them to develop geographical military linkages to attack us. Siachen also serves as a watchtower for India to keep a watch on Gilgit and Baltistan regions of Pakistan, and also to have a close watch on Chinese activities. So real versus real. Besides the twin military threats from Pakistan as well as China, the climatic condition is the biggest challenge for the armed forces. In Siachen, soldiers are at a risk of getting frostbite if their bare skin touches any metal object for more than 15 seconds. Indian soldiers so their arms, legs can get amputated in this process as well. Indian soldiers who stay at that altitude for long suffer from weight loss, loss of appetite, sleep disorders, and memory loss. Speech blurring is obvious. At Siachen, rations come out of tin cans. An orange and an apple can freeze to the hardness of a cricket ball in no time. About 97% of the approximate 15,000 casualties are because of the climatic conditions and not because of the war because of the enemy, that is Pakistan. The body starts sweating even in the cold because they're wearing at least like 6 or 7 layers of clothing. So there's a thin sheet of ice that forms between the skin and the clothing, and you can hear it crackle. This was said by a colonel who experienced staying there. The body generates heat, but it is not enough to melt the ice because the temperatures are so low. Kerosene is the lifeline. Until 2000, the soldiers stayed in snow tents that icy winds and blizzards could blow away or rip apart. Now they have fiber or glass huts, which can accommodate 6, but in adverse conditions, 12. There are hardships the soldiers don't mind as much as the loneliness and depression that sets in. So how are the soldiers trained? Before being deployed to Siachen, soldiers undergo rigorous training at the Siachen Battle School, located near the base camp, also called the snout of the glacier at 12,000 feet. Rigorous medical checkups are held, and soldiers suffering from high blood pressure or suspected cardiac ailments are left out. So this is a 3 weeks training, and during this course, he is put through a regime which enhances his fitness levels so as to be able to withstand the rigors of the life on the highest battlefield in the world. So Siachen suggests the value of taking the perspective of Giberg's Craig, the unique logic of mountain warfare. The lessons that can be drawn from these are firstly the importance of holding heights, the importance of victory, and the static nature of the front. So the must-have skill sets include consolidation. Consolidation is the key focus here. Acclimatization is the initial challenge. Selflessness, discipline, conviction are obvious. Group effectiveness, motivation, logical, abstract, fluid, quantitative reasoning, Coding and decoding the information that is transferred from one soldier to the other is important. Cognitive speed, alertness, excellent practical knowledge, and extraordinary ability to communicate. These are just a few, and the soldiers need to have so many more skills to function and protect the country in such adverse conditions. So why are these skill sets important? In that freezing temperature, one should try to be as normal as possible in such desolation. The first task is to keep yourself fit, then only you can fight. The idea is to keep as busy as possible. To cope, there is a compulsory interaction period. Meals are had together, and every soldier has a buddy who looks out for him. Playing pithu, kho, or invent new games is how the soldiers spend some of their free times here. The skill of being able to transfer information from one concept to another is very important. This also includes the ability to organize, differentiate, and understand given info, and the skills to deduce, infer, and conclude based on the given info. The skills to convert the present stimuli, that is the present conditions. If a soldier is on the other side and he wants to transfer the information to the next side of the glacier or the next side of the mountain or something, then he has to follow the given set of rules or norms and communicate the information effectively. So another important point is the ability to think logically and solve problems in novel situations. These skill sets are extremely important, as not just anyone can live up there and in such adverse situations, along with fighting with a steadfast enemy like Pakistan and China. So times are changing now, and better provisions are being made to so that our soldiers can fight at least in a little bit better conditions. So we all must get inspired by our soldiers in Siachen and how they survive in the hardest of situations with the brightest of smiles. So thank you so much for listening.